things are going to really pop off. The Most High is going to kick this thing up a notch. He turned it up. He definitely turned it up this year, 2022. But he's going to really turn things up. I see him really turning things up this coming year.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Many, many decisions in the valley of death. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." And that's exactly what it's going to require to survive the flood when it comes. All right, the days of being flashy and having big money and balling is over, because all transactions is about to be recorded, all right, in that small device under your skin. And it's going to be tracked. Everything's about to go digital. So Jake throwing money in the club, the days of making it rain is over, all right? Because money is about to be irrelevant. Slavery to the system is what the rulers of darkness have prepared for the world. And most of the whole world is going to assimilate and take this device, right? But we're going to buck up. The Lord said 7,000 men would not bow down to this image that they're about to present, right? 7,000 men, which is a complete number, likened to his elect, likened to his remnant. Those that weren't defiled with other doctrines and philosophies of the world, the virgins. See? So before deliverance comes out of Egypt, Egypt is going to have to mourn. Right? Egypt is going to have to mourn, just like that baby was crying. You see, when this time comes, which is right around the corner, yeah, death is around the corner and it's coming. Because if you take their device, you have signed your name on a death contract. All right, thrown in the lake of fire. All the technology has been reformed to enter this fourth industrial revolution, right? And like 2nd Esdras 6 says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So the storehouses are going to become empty. And Joseph is not coming to open up them storehouses like he did in Egypt. Because of the design famines, all right, by the elite, by the wicked. And the plagues that the Lord sent, he said he would not draw back. So what are you going to do? Right? What you going to do when you in this trying time? What are you going to do when you face in this situation? It's easy to say no, that you're not going to do it when you have everything right now. But when the shit hits the fan and your children are crying like that baby was, and your woman is pulling on your coattail, telling you you're a fool, we need to eat, we're out in the cold, we need shelter, just take the damn chip. You have to have the spirit to reject her. Reject your children and have faith in the Lord that he's going to get you through that situation, right? So through the spirit, we're already faithful to the law, statute, and commandments, which means that there is one day right now that we are faithful to, and that's the Shabbat. We don't buy, sell, or trade on the Shabbat. So we're used to it. So spiritually, you're going to have to adopt that philosophy into an everyday life until the Lord comes back and disrupts their plan to wipe out their enterprise. But this worldwide shipping event will occur. So the easy way out is going through the wide gate, right? Taking the chip, you'll be assimilated into the new world, free to buy and sell and do whatever you want with your mark. But that idol is going to cost you your soul because it's a bash to Satan. It ain't nothing but a reward to the lake of fire. The Lord said, go to the straight gate, right? And that's bearing your cross and trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that he is going to get us through any perilous times that we are facing. You're going to have to draw your strength from faith. Again, when your children are crying in hunger, and you might be on the run on your pilgrimage, on your mass exodus, because the Lord said, be as pilgrims, right? Which means we won't have a solid resting place. We're going to be on the move, right? Because we're going to be ostracized in the society for not taking their mark, for not taking that idol, which means you're going to be an enemy against the state. Fugitive. Many scenarios may and will happen, but through all things, man, all right, have faith and trust into our power, that he will enable us to survive this storm that's coming. The Lord said in the book of Matthew 24, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall it be. So it's going to be hell out here, man. And it may start in 2023. So we're preparing ourselves for this dystopian, well-organized system of blockchain and tracking and slavery that's coming. It's a system. So you're going to have to trust the Lord that in any situation you're going to survive. Isaiah 65 explains that. He said, my servant shall eat. Right? You shall eat. So you shall eat because you're serving him right now being faithful. And then it's just trusting the testimony that you've learned, because the Lord is going to direct our steps. He said he's going to speak for us if we're in a trial. The Lord said his elect, not one hair on their head will be touched, because they will be required as the number. That's the elect. So the elect is going to make it through here. Just the book of Matthew 21 and 22. It reads, all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. All right, you got to ask the Lord and you're going to receive it. All right. It's the book of Luke 1:37. For with God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, nothing shall be impossible. So whatever trials you face, all right, for not taking this MOTB, the Lord says with him, nothing is impossible. All right. The Lord's going to open up doors and pick locks and do all types of miraculous things for you. But you got to trust and believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is coming for deliverance. It's the book of Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. All right, you're going to have to trust in the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, with all thine heart. Not 50%, not 75%. It's going to have to be 1,000%. You see? Trusting where the Spirit tells you to go. All right? Understanding that the Spirit is going to guide you, all right, because we walk by faith and not by sight. This is Proverbs 3 and 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him. All right? Because pressing times are going to come. Scenarios are going to pop up. The Lord says he's going to come down with great wrath. That means, hey man, you ain't going to have a lot. You're going to have to depend on what you know, the faith, the knowledge, the wisdom. That's going to be the stability, all right, along with faith. And it says, and he shall direct thy path. The Lord's going to direct us in all phases when the shit hits the fan. I pray this lesson was edifying to the body and elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. On to the next. Shalom.